Hello everyone. I am your host Sarah. Welcome to the Learn English Through Talk shows. Today, we have a very important topic: how to directly think in English and stop translating. And we have a fantastic guest with us, Professor David. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm really excited because this topic is so important. I know the struggle. I used to translate everything in my head before speaking English. It was like I had a mini Google Translate in my brain. But a very slow one.
I love that. And I know many of our viewers feel the same way. Sometimes, by the time they finish translating a sentence in their heads, the conversation has already moved on.
Exactly. It's like someone asks you, "Hey, how was your weekend?" And while you're translating, they've already changed the topic to politics.
And then you're standing there, ready to say I went to the park, but now everyone's discussing world issues.
Yes! So today, we're going to help our viewers break this habit. Now the very first step is start small, think in simple words.
Alright.
First, let's talk about a simple way to start thinking in English. Don't try to translate full sentences. Just think in English words. Like perro is the Spanish word for dog. Instead of thinking, "Oh, what is the English word for perro?" Just look at a dog and think dog.
Yes. If you see coffee, just think coffee. Not its translation.
Exactly. And if you see me, think handsome man.
Sure. Whatever helps you learn English faster.
But seriously, Sarah, this is an easy way to start. Just focus on simple words first.
Alright, now we have learned to start thinking in English words. What's the next step, David?
Step 2. Describe what you say in English.
Okay.
A great trick is to describe things around you in English. Like right now, I see a brown table, blue walls, and a smart host.
Okay.
But see, this is easy. Just describe your surroundings in simple English.
And if you don't know a specific word, then?
If you don't know a word, don't stop. Just say, "That thing we sit on," instead of worrying about the word chair.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly. Keep the flow going.
Alright.
Step 3. Talk to yourself in English. This might sound funny, but one of the best ways to train your brain is to talk to yourself.
Oh, I do this all the time. When I wake up, I think, should I wear the blue dress or the white one?
That's great. And I do this while cooking. Like, I kept thinking, now I need to add some salt. Not too much. I don't want my soup to taste like seawater.
It's a great habit.
Alright, let me share a funny personal story of mine. So, Sarah, when I first started learning English, I was terrible at thinking in English. One day, I was at a restaurant, and I wanted to order fish. But in my native language, fish and goat sound a little similar.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, instead of saying "Can I have fish?" I confidently told the waiter, "Can I have a goat?"
A goat?
Yes! The waiter looked at me like, "Sir, this is a seafood restaurant, not a farm."
Oh my god. What happened next?
I panicked and said, "Yes, yes. I love goat. With lemon, please."
Lemon? On a goat?
I don't know, Sarah. But I was nervous. And I literally felt quite embarrassed.
That's hilarious. But it proves an important point. When you translate in your head, mistakes happen.
Exactly. After that, I told myself, no more translating. Just think in English.
That's great.
Now step 4, learn phrases, not just words.
Okay, another tip, learn whole phrases, not just words.
Oh yes. Instead of learning single words like go, store, buy, just learn "I'm going to the store to buy some milk."
Exactly. That way, you don't have to build sentences from scratch every time.
Right, it's like learning a full package instead of separate pieces. If you know the phrase "How's it going?" you don't need to stop and think, "How is it going?"
Exactly. Your brain will recognize it as one unit, and you'll sound more natural.
Yes! If you learn full phrases, speaking becomes faster and easier. Imagine trying to make a sandwich but buying bread, butter, and cheese separately every single time.
That would be so slow. It's better to keep a ready-made sandwich, just like keeping ready-made phrases. And you don't have to think too much when speaking.
That's a great tip. Try memorizing some simple basic phrases like "How are you?" or "What's your name?" Now, in order to learn this step of building small phrases in your mind, you need to consider step 5.
Alright. What's that?
Step 5. Listen and watch in English as much as possible. One of the best ways to train your brain is to listen to English, whether it's podcasts, movies, talk shows, YouTube videos.
Whatever you like.
Exactly. You can watch comedy, cooking shows, even cartoons. And repeat what you hear. If someone says, "That's awesome," pause and say it yourself.
Yes. It helps with pronunciation and fluency.
And don't worry about your accent. Even native speakers have different accents.
Right. The goal is to communicate, not to sound perfect.
And if you love music, try singing English songs. It helps with pronunciation.
Yes. But maybe not too loudly in a library.
Yeah, people might think you're performing a concert. But really, listening and repeating is a great way to learn.
Oh, I remember my first English movie was Harry Potter. And I thought, "You're a wizard, Harry." Meant Harry's first name was Wizard.
That's amazing. But see? Even if you don't understand everything, keep listening.
Alright.
Now the last but not least step is to be patient and enjoy the process.
Of course, finally, be patient. Thinking in English takes time.
Yes! Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes mean you're learning.
Right. If you wait for perfect English, you'll never speak. Just go for it.
When I started, I made so many mistakes. But I kept speaking, and people still understood me.
That's true. People care more about communication than perfect grammar.
Yes! Imagine someone learning your language said, "Me want to eat food." Would you correct them, or just give them food?
I'd give them food.
See? That's why. Mistakes don't matter much. And don't stress about thinking in English immediately. It takes time. It's like exercise. The more you practice, the stronger your English gets. Challenge yourself. Try thinking in English for 5 minutes a day, then increase the time.
So, sir, now please quickly recap what we learned.
Step 1. Think in simple words. Step 2. Describe what you see. Step 3. Talk to yourself in English. Step 4. Learn phrases, not just words. Step 5. Listen and watch English content as much as possible. And last, number 6. Be patient and have fun.
Great tips, sir. And before we go, any final words?
Yes! Start now. After this video, describe what you're doing in English.
Great advice. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Stay safe.
Bye, everyone. Keep thinking in English.